Wow. I was just checking out a video by Pickers Inc. Guy's been on eBay since 1999, and he got one of those dreaded notes, emails from eBay. Here's a guy who, I don't know him, but based on his channel, strikes me somewhat anal as the type of guy to do everything by the rules and not even skirt close to something questionable. And this guy got a limitation letter. Remember when I first came on YouTube, 2009, and I told you about my experiences with eBay? There were some people who were going, pss, 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 yeah, Glendon did something wrong. Pss, Glendon fucked up. eBay doesn't do that. I want to go, ha! Told your ass! But a lot of people are being hurt. A lot of people are being hurt because for many people, eBay is a very significant, and for some people, it's their only source of income. And I struggle with putting back out, getting into black with eBay because there's so many things in there that will get you banned or kicked off. And if you're already on there hanging on by a little thin thread, and like I always said, I consider eBay like a necessary evil. It's like dancing with the devil. I'm probably going to put that book back out, but I'm going to pull out a lot of stuff that it just isn't relevant because you can't do it. I would, that's something I'm probably going to do in the future, in the very near future. But check out the video. Check out the look on his face. The links below because,
business model, so
man, it just brought back. It brought back memories. I've gone through that not once, not two. I went through that crap 7 freaking times. The first 2 times got the limitation lifted in a matter of hours. But on eBay, now hours is a long time, especially back then. And also when they do that stuff to you, they took my auctions down. Fortunately, had Ink Frog and was able to put them back up. But man, it just rocks your world, man. It really rocks your world if you're really dependent on it. So like I tell you, make sure you have different sales channels going on for your business. It's not optional. One of the things that when I was in the storage auction business that made us so successful was we had a lot of different sales channels. We didn't just do the flea market. We didn't just do yard sales. We just didn't have the warehouse. We just didn't do eBay. We just didn't do, we had all of them working at the same time. And that's the trick that a lot of you are missing. You have to have all of those pieces dancing in concert. Now, you have to. You can't go, well, I'm just going to do this and I'm just going to do that. I do understand if you want to seriously limit your exposure to eBay, I highly recommend, be real careful. I also recommend sweeping all your money out of your PayPal account. And for those of you who still use PayPal and don't have a debit card, what are you waiting on? Because recently one of my vendors who's been taking PayPal for years, and I was like, they have a debit card. Really? Didn't know. Get the debit card. Get your money out of their system as soon as you can. Because with all the changes that are going on, who knows what's going to happen to you now? Seriously. I'm just looking at this video and I'm just shaking my head because, when I set up my website and everything, and people were like, oh, you don't take PayPal? And I said, I hate PayPal. I despise PayPal. And I will not use them for any of my businesses. If, I'm doing business with you and you take PayPal, I'll just go in and use my credit card and pay you that way. Sure, if you're risking your money because I'm covered. Anything funky go down, hey, call up the credit card company. Hey, I want to do a dispute. So I'm good. I'm not even worried about that. But I'm not using them. I've been burned too many times for a significant amount of money, and I'm just not going to put my tender nuts in their fire. Just not doing it. I refuse. I understand that they've been sued. Things have changed, and there's a limit to what they can do to you because I think the longest they can hold on to money now is 180 days. And you know what that is? That is the actual length of time that you as a consumer have to file a chargeback. So that kind of makes sense because 181 days, I don't care what happened, you can't file a chargeback. So they don't have, they no longer have what's called risk. But check out the video, man. I was like, I feel sorry for the guy because he's clearly disturbed by this whole thing, and I know it's unfair and it sucks. Been there. Because the reason I'm using this video is to show you, you don't have to do nothing wrong. And when we say wrong, illegal, outside the rules, you don't have to do anything for them to go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You're my bitch today. Termination, limitation, you can't sell on our platform anymore. Serious. It does not take much. Seriously, you don't have to sock a baby or steal some suckers. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You just have to be there. So, I'm going to kind of adjust some of my training with that, because essentially you're going to have to work harder to get your name, your products, your business brand out there, because everybody's tightening up. Everyone's closing the ranks. eBay, this is a closing the ranks move. They're doing this stuff for a reason. What reason? I don't know. I'm not in their boardroom. I have no idea what's going on. But mark my words, they're closing their ranks. YouTube just went through a huge platform shift. Oh, once again, if you were subscribed and you're not subscribed, please resubscribe again, because they, for some reason, unsubscribed a lot of people who, I don't know why. Like, if you haven't used your account in 12 months, or I don't know what's their ideal of activity, but they're going through the shift. Amazon's gone through a huge shift. Everybody, like I said, is tightening their ranks, and you would be wise to do likewise. All right, this is Glendon with Making Money with Storage Unit Auctions.